her kindness, her soft hands, her love of the world.
She had her whole life ahead of her, a student, an avid skier.
Love of the mountains.
But one choice and one moment to take a pill, a Xanax, cost her her life.
And that's why this has been so shocking for us. She literally got one bad pill after, 21 years of being careful.
Tonight, Maddie's parents are sharing their story as public health officials warn you about pills coming from the black market.
They're being laced with fentanyl, and as Denver 7's Russell Haythorne explains, this family says a fake $5 pill turned their world upside down.
Madeline Globe grew up beautiful, intelligent, and well-loved.
And she's doing great, and she's smart.
Responsible, thoughtful.
And a dynamic skier, spending part of her high school years in Steamboat.
And she was in the Winter Sports Club here.
Her parents, Alden and Susan, have the fondest memories of their only daughter.
Her laugh, her kindness, her soft hands, her love of the world.
Maddie was the most inspiring person I've ever known.
She then went off to college at CU Boulder, planning her dorm room design.
You know what will look good on top of that? It's a Patron bottle with a flower bouquet.
She was a very special person, really sophisticated and incredibly glamorous.
And so interested in the world and helping people.
In the summer of 2018, she had just completed a semester abroad.
And for years had traveled around the world even before that.
Maddie was on her way, her whole life in front of her.
And I thought, we did it.
Then it all came crashing down.
I still am in disbelief.
She had just moved into her new place in Boulder for her senior year at CU.
Took a pill, and hers had fentanyl in it.
An anti-anxiety pill Maddie thought was Xanax.
I had no idea that Xanax was being taken by college students as a party drug.
This came as a shock to us.
It shocked her friends, too.
Because no one thought fentanyl was in, Xanax.
Yeah. Andrew KIRSHBAUM was the lead detective on the case. He says Maddie and her friends bought Xanax, a prescription medication, from a dealer off the streets that night.
They all knew that. What nobody knew was that at least one of those pills, one of those bars is what they're referred to as, was laced with fentanyl.
Maddie Globe then went to bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she never woke up.
She died in her sleep in her bed.
Fred Johnson was the prosecutor, using the grand jury process to ultimately find and convict the person who sold the drugs to Maddie and her friends.
He didn't seem to know what was in them in the Xanax either. Nobody knows what's in some of these drugs.
No one except the pill maker, and that's what's so dangerous.
It's a new phenomenon with the dark web where you can just order drugs and they'll come to you.
They are often made overseas, pills being pressed by underground drug pushers in places like China, and fentanyl is often the additive.
Which is really cheap, I guess.
Cheap and deadly, and it's nearly impossible to track its origins.
And you have no idea where it came from.
The person selling them, the person receiving them, all the way down the line don't know what's in them.
It's black market laboratories. You need to think twice before taking some drug that someone gives you. If it's not from a doctor, you don't know what it is.
While Maddie's case is tragic, sadly, it's not the first or the last.
She had no idea that this pill was going to end her life.
It stops your breathing, right? It relaxes you so much that you stop breathing and you suffocate to death.
I really miss her.
Maddie's friends, like BAYLEE, are now hoping others will take notice.
Maddie was not a drug addict. This could happen to anyone. This could have been anyone's daughter, anyone's child.
Okay. Come on, girls.
Perhaps someone's only child.
She had big plans. She wasn't an addict. And it happened to her.
In Steamboat Springs,
She was a special person.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.